Hello, everyone. This is the classical case of, when they say trouble, they sleep. Monkey go take yanga, wake up. Now it be this one at all. Now it's all about some Wike, and Chidi Odinkalu has come into it and said that the FCT minister Wike violated asset declaration rules over undeclared US properties. Again, when you're going into this thing government, you're supposed to declare everything that you have, so along the way they are able to track your growth and all of that. If you say you got certain things, okay, so as you're getting into a particular office, this is what you have, and then as you're leaving, they're checking, or while you're there, they're checking if there's sudden acquirement of certain things that doesn't fit the monies you're getting and all of that. Then they can say, hey, where did you get all of these things from? That's usually the essence of declaring your asset. But a lot of people that we know, a lot of people who are either elected into office, appointed into office, because of the kind of assets they have. One is the one that they did not get them in the legitimate way. So how are you saying you are a minister and then you are having millions of dollars of assets? Where did you get them from? You're not a business person. Or even if you didn't do any business, you're not a business person, where did you get these things for? So these are some of the things that are usually are done and checked. But anyway, the other time some Wike decided he was going to look for Showore's trouble, and Showore now said, of all the people, Akukuma, get your time. And he has been digging into Wike's assets and all of that, and discovered that there are a lot of properties in the US that Wike has bought, or Wike has, that running into millions of dollars. Some of them, they are not transferring them to his children. Initially he said that, it's his wife that bought them, or be his parents, his wife's parents. I want to know, how rich are these people? Is she a trust fund baby? Even the wife, because I know she's a judge, and I know they don't pay that judges so much that they are having assets worth millions of dollars in the US. But then there was another thing also where I have a knock. Hold on, please. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought there was a knock on my door. So let me come back to what I was saying. Can't remember where I stopped, but anyway, we'll continue the gist, from here. So I was asking, is she a trust fund baby? Because judges, how much do they really get that all of a sudden you're having these millions of naira, millions of dollars that you have assets worth, or all of that? And so, of course, Odinkalu is coming in. Similarly, in August, Dami Revelations exposed how Wike secretly acquired a $2 million mansion in Florida and concealed ownership by registering the property in the names of his wife, Justice Eberechi Wike, and their 3 children, Joaquin, Jasmine, and Jordan. Human rights lawyer and former chairman of the National Human Rights Commission, Professor Chidi Odinkalu, has stated that FCT Minister Nyesom Wike violated asset declaration rules by failing to disclose foreign assets associated with his wife and children. Okay, I think from what I'm getting here is that when you are declaring assets, you are not just declaring your own alone, you have to declare that of your family members. Public office now, wow. You have to declare that of your spouse and also your family, your children and all of that. Okay. The documents obtained by West Africa Weekly also show that Justice Wike is a registered member of the U.S. Democratic Party, a status that places her in violation of Nigeria's Judicial Code of Conduct, which prohibits judges from partisan political affiliation. This is, I don't even understand. This is all shade of wrong. How is this woman still a judge? This is a major issue. This is a woman, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's in the appeal court, right? Wike's wife is in the appeal court. Why is she not being removed? How are you a judge in Nigeria to the extent you are this way, and then you're part of a political party in another country? Even in terms of her citizenship, for me the question is, was she born in the US? Then fine, okay, people acquired naturally by birth and all of that, or did she acquire the citizenship later on. These are things that, you know, should really concern us as a nation, and this thing should not be swept away just because it is certain people who are doing it. According to official US public document record, the Wike family quietly secured the property in March 2025. And this is the thing about these countries. These documents are there. Accountability, transparency, they don't joke with it. It's not as if you will hide it, that they will not know your name. Your name is there, and anybody can access it. Just go there, you will see those things, you know, out there. The resident located at 113 Spring Creek Lane, Winter Springs, Florida 32708 is a two-story mansion built in 1997 on a 4,76 square foot lot. It features multiple bedrooms, a garage, and 2 dedicated parking spaces. A source familiar with the deal, who spoke to West Africa Weekly on condition of anonymity, confirmed that Wike deliberately omitted his name from the purchase, using his wife and children's identities to shield him from scrutiny regarding asset declaration obligation and questions about the source of funds. The report was later amplified by Sahara reporters and human rights activists and former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore. However, reacting to the controversy, in a Channels TV interview last week, Wike dismissed claims, saying the property was a gift to my wife from her family. Oh shit, hey, family gift. Hey, why me not come from family where they will just they gift you $2 million mansion like that? You come from that kind of family? Eh? Not be the same head where those people come from that family. Now we get, why we not go look for that kind of family come from? Oh shit, gifty. My wife and children are Americans. I don't even like going to America, the minister added during the interview. Odinkalu, however, countered Wike's defense, insisting that Nigeria's asset declaration laws require public officials to declare properties linked to their spouses and children, especially minors. Taking to his ex, formerly known as Twitter account on Thursday, Odinkalu wrote, "The drunken glutton has clearly not read the asset declaration rules, or he should know that assets in the name of his wife and children since 2008 concern him because they should be declared. By the way, how old were his children in 2008? His thinking has only begun." And you know, not too long ago, Wike took on Odinkalu, and he was all after him, doing all sorts of things. Gang, this is going to be you know, say me I dey here, say me I dey here to bring you the Ovevekuve matter. That's all we are here for. Under Nigeria's Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, and this is one of, I think this is part of the things where Onoge, is he Onoge, right? The former attorney, no, the former CJN, Chief Justice of Nigeria. This was one of the things that they used to get him, and that he didn't declare some things and all of that. Under Nigeria's Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, all public officers are mandated to declare their assets, including those of their spouses and children under the age of 18. Failure to do so can attract sanctions ranging from removal from office to prosecution before the Code of Conduct Tribunal. I think they also used this when they were prosecuting Bukola Saraki. Wike, who served 2 terms as governor of Rivers State before his appointment as FCT minister in 2023, has faced several scrutiny over his political and personal dealings. The Florida property row has now intensified calls for greater accountability and adherence to transparency rules among top government officials. But anyway, whatever that is happening, I'll be here to bring that before. But honestly, on a very serious note, these are issues that really should concern us. We should be angry at this kind of thing and seeing how monies that are made for public good are being wasted. Some people are stealing them from their children, and these children will come and be doing sense of it, and we'll be loading it over our own children. Our children are there suffering, trying to make ends meet, you know, putting in their hard work as it should be. Some are there, they are stealing from their commonwealth, and they are giving them. And one of the things I keep telling us, if you allow these politicians to hand over to these their children that they are grooming, Nigeria is finished. We can't even get power from there again in the next 50 years if we allow it to happen. This is the time for the people of Nigeria to get their power back. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.